Hi Stampers, it's Donna Gray here again, your independent Stamping Up demonstrator from Northern Rivers area in New South Wales, Australia. Going to bring you a video today. I actually made this for a friend of mine. It's a sympathy card that I made for a friend of mine, but I'm going to actually use this stamp set and make a get well card as well. The stamps that I'm using are in our annual catalogue. This is our annual catalogue. It goes right through to May 2017 next year. It's on page number 52. The stamp set's called Thoughts and Prayers. I actually got this stamp set because I thought the tree was beautiful, nice flowers. I'm actually going to use the flowers out of this stamp set today. I'm also going to be using Wishing You a Quick and Complete Recovery, Get Well Soon. And I'm going to use the sentiment, sending thoughts of love and praying for the Lord to sustain you with bright and restful days. Beautiful sayings in this stamp set. And yeah, I just, for cards that there is a necessity for them, sympathy cards, and for cards for people when they're sick, get well cards. So I loved the tree and the flower, but I also loved the sayings that were in this stamp set as well. So that's on page 52 in your annual catalogue. You can actually jump online. I've got a link to my online store underneath this video in the show more box if you wanted to purchase any items that I actually use in this video today. So this is the card that I've already made. I'm going to do a different colour. This has been done with Knight of Navy, silver foil card, and our Whisper White cardstock. I have, for the base of my card, I have actually used the Whisper White cardstock, the heavier cardstock, and then for all my stamping and stuff I've used the thinner Whisper White cardstock. Okay, so I'm going to do this in a different colour today, and the things that you'll need, this is the wooden stamp set that I've got. It's a set of 2, Thoughts and Prayers, but beautiful stamp sets for lots of different reasons. Thinking of you, get well soon, sympathy, lots of ways that you can use it. Okay, so I'm actually going to do this card in Elegant Eggplant today. So you will need, in the Whisper White, in the heavy cardstock for our base, you will need a piece of Whisper White, the heavy cardstock, 7 inches by 10 inches. You'll then need, in the Whisper White, the thinner Whisper White, you'll need a piece 4 inches by 6 inches. And you'll also need a piece 4.5 inches by 6.5 inches in the Whisper White. In the silver foil card, we'll need a piece 6 3/4 inches by 4 3/4 inches. And in the Elegant Eggplant, I've got a piece 4.5 inches by 6.5 inches, and another piece 4.5 inches by 6 3/4 inches. You will also need, for this project, your stamps. Okay, so out of the Thoughts and Prayers, I'm going to be using the flower, the Wishing You a Quick and Complete Recovery, Get Well Soon, and Sending Thoughts of Love and Praying for Lord to Sustain You with Bright and Restful Days. I'll be using Elegant Eggplant stamping ink pad. I'll be using a little bit of fast fuse and a bone folder just to fold our card. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do today is our 7 inch by 10 inch piece of heavy Whisper White cardstock. We're going to just fold in half, like so, and burnish it with our bone folder, okay, to get a nice fold. That's going to be the base of our card. Okay, so we're going to pop that aside, and then we need our the Whisper White, the 4.5 inch piece by 6.5 inch piece. And we're going to need a bit of scrap paper because we probably may stamp off this as we go. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to ink up this beautiful flower in my Elegant Eggplant. And what I find with stamps that are quite large, I like to turn them over and ink them up that way, so you can see what you're doing and you make sure you've got it all inked up really well. Okay, so I'm going to pop one of these across the top, like so. So you stamp down, leave it for a little while for it to soak into our cardstock, and straight back up. Very nice. I'm going to re-ink that back up again, and I'm going to put another one down in this corner. Okay, so I'm going to turn it upside down this time and stamp it down. Okay, and I'm going to use my stamping scrub. If you haven't seen this, this is fantastic for cleaning your stamps. Use a little bit of stamping mist, and in this they actually have little icons in the corner. There's a wet icon, little water drops, and a sun icon. So you spray the wet side with some stamping mist, scrub your stamp really well, and then on the dry side scrub it again and it dries it off beautifully. Perfect. It conditions your stamps, keeps your stamps in good condition. Okay, now we're going to stamp the sentiment, wishing you a quick and complete recovery, with our elegant eggplant again. Okay, just going to pop that right there. Back up, very nice. Stamping scrub again, bring it in, wet side, dry side, beautifully clean stamp. Okay, while we've got our white cardstock, while we've got our ink pad open, we'll do the inside as well. Okay, that's on our 4" by 6" piece of white cardstock. Okay, so I'm going to do the same thing. I'm still going to stamp a flower, probably not as big as what we did on the front, so I might just have it coming down from the corner, like so. And I think that might be enough. We'll just do that. Okay, stamping scrub again, wet side, dry side, beautiful clean stamp. Okay. Now the sentiment I'm going to put inside is sending thoughts of love, praying for the Lord to sustain you with bright and restful days. I'm going to ink that up with my elegant eggplant again. And just below that, off to the side, stamp down. And stamp up. Very nice. I'll scrub that again. Okay, so that's our stamping done, so I'll put the lid on my stamp pad. Now, it's just a case of now putting this together, so it's a quick and simple card, but really, really nice. Okay, so now we're going to take our 4 3/4" piece of elegant eggplant by 6 3/4 piece. We're going to mat and layer our front piece onto that. So with some fast fuse, turn it over, fast fuse there. Now honestly, with fast fuse, 2 strips, 1 down to each side, is really all we need. Line it up. Okay, these measurements I've done that you've got like a really nice border all the way around. So now we're going to bring in our foil card, 6 3/4" by 4 3/4". We're going to attach that, fast fuse on the back, and with the fast fuse, swipe it sideways so you don't get any hangy bits that want to stick to it. Okay, line that up. Okay, so now we're going to glue that onto our silver foil card. So fast fuse down again, going one way and the other way to end it off. Okay, nice little border all the way around again. That's it. Okay, then we grab the front of our card and we're going to stick that on to the front. Just like that. Okay, same thing for the inside now. We're just going to layer up. So our last piece of elegant eggplant is going to be the backing for this inside sentiment. Like so. Fast views on the back of that one. Okay. And lining up again inside, nice border all the way around. That. Okay, now I'm going to finish off with just a few little diamantes and just pop them around. This tree is really, this flower is really nice for being able to pop some diamantes on. There. Now just pop a few around. You don't have to be very particular with where you put it. I always like uneven amounts. Rather than being symmetric. Okay, so I'll just probably pop 2 down the bottom here. Okay, 1 there. And 1 down there. Okay, that blings it up beautifully at the front. And I'll just pop a couple inside. So 1 up there maybe, and 1 there. Maybe just a couple around the same. 1 there. And 1 down there. Okay, quick, simple, beautiful, elegant card. So you can see out of the 1 stamp set, you can get some really nice, beautiful looking cards. Very simple and very plain. You don't need a lot, especially in a sympathy card. I tend to find that it's a bit too much to have too much tizziness going on. And as you can see, very nice, beautiful looking cards. So as I said, if you don't have a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in your area and you're looking for somebody to do business with, I would be happy to do business with you. Please send me an email and get in contact with me. My email address and the link to my online store, as I said, is below this video. I hope you enjoyed today's tutorial and I will be bringing you more tutorials very soon. So please subscribe. If you haven't already subscribed to my channel, please subscribe and give me the thumbs up if you like this video. And I will be bringing you many more. So happy crafting from DonnaG. Thank you.